What up, people? What up? Wait for folks to get on real quick. Wait for folks to get on real quick. Dang, I don't even think I even brought that down here with me. What up? What is up? What is up? What is up? So if we jump in, what up? Left two guns in the building. What up, Thrice? What up? So there's a moto vlog, but I ain't riding right now because it is raining. Well, it was raining. It was storming a little earlier, but it ain't storming now. But real quick, want to do something real quick, especially before I do my other lives I'm gonna be doing today. Dang, it's time for new skull cap. This one wore out. Appreciate it, Thrice, you sharing, and I appreciate it. Smash the like button as y'all come in. Smash the like button as y'all come up in this piece. Y'all see I'm up in the garage. What up, Beth? I see you. Y'all see I'm in the garage today. I said I was gonna start bringing these vlogs to y'all. Being everybody wanting to see it. What up, Scoot? What up? What is up? What is up? Hopefully I'm coming in clear as ever. I thought yesterday was Sunday. Wit. It was Sunday in another country, but not here in the U.S. So it was Saturday. Thundering all night. Yeah, Bedford definitely been doing that. That storm came through, and I was like, okay, we'll just wait till it goes past. I mean, it's finally gone past, but man, did it rain a lot. That's why I postponed it to another day because I didn't want to be gone too long. Hold on, y'all, drop that. Hold on. I didn't want to be gone too long. I know it's just orange juice. What up, Jameson in the building? I didn't want to be gone too long. And y'all know, for those that don't know, about smash the like button. For those that don't know, I have a podcast tonight. Tonight, Lucky Wheels and Deals, yay! And also Melly's World. My sister Melly's World be in the building. Okay, Bonnie and Clyde, they would be in the building. So y'all definitely want to miss that. Had to end up doing a live today because their time is like my time. It's very limited. I'm gonna throw that away. Toss this cup from yesterday. So being that time is limited, I was like, yeah, we can do it on Sunday. Let's get it. Let's get it. I move my schedule and do it on Sunday because it's one I want to do for a long time. But I also want to also come on here and talk about a few things. Somebody had asked me several questions from my vlog from yesterday and from some the other day and from, I don't know, I was looking at all these questions that were on and I said, you know what? Why not include it in my little small video? This video ain't gonna be that long. It's probably be about 30 minutes today. Maybe longer depending on how many people in here, but about 30 minutes. And it was about my lid. One of the questions was about my lid. It was about, I seen the lid, yes, it's Bluetooth, and they want to know how well it works. And I'm like, yo, I done had this helmet for a little minute now, a little over a year, works real well, conversation comes in real well. But I was having an issue with it connecting to like IG. It'll connect to YouTube, but for some reason it won't connect to IG as well. And y'all hear all that wind in the background. So that's why I ordered a whole separate little mic piece that I can just plug into my phone or Bluetooth to my phone. It does both. And just do my vlogs that way. Just have it up under my mask and do my vlogs that way. Because what I'm gonna do is with this phone holder, it sits up, so I'm gonna let it sit up so y'all can see what I'm seeing when I'm going to certain places, and y'all can see me at the same time. I do some of these vlogs. And then another question I had, somebody had asked me about. Let's see if I can spin this around. Somebody had asked me about that baby over there. I don't know if y'all can see that. And yes, I am part of the motorcycle club. Why it says New York. And yes, I'm secretary. I hold a lot of hats for that club, for my club. Somebody asked about that baby that you see sitting over there. And I was like, because of COVID, everything's on hold with it right now. Everything, stuff I was getting ready to do, person I'm getting ready to get to do all that's on hold right now. When I say all, I mean everything is on hold right now with that because he's backed up with a lot of work. Not only is he backed with a lot of work, there's a lot of people ahead of me. And I'm one of those. I'm just a good friend of his, and we became real good friends. So I ain't in no rush. So whenever he fits me and he fits me, and I told him we can wait till next year, because he was just going down the list. Because now he's backed up with work, because they just semi reopened. They're just not taking any more new customers right now. And he said, well, I can definitely, you know, fit you in, scoot you right on in. I was like, man, we can just wait for 2021 because I got to get some other parts. Then I'm decided to change some things, but y'all gonna find out about that soon. And I'm gonna do a whole vlog about that. I don't know if it's gonna be live because sometimes they signal messes up at the shop, and the Wi-Fi goes in and out every now and then. So I don't know if I want to just do that in there. So what I may do is just record that, put a whole documentary together, and put it out. I think I might just do that so y'all get to see beginning to end. For my car people that's in here, it's basically gonna be, yeah, man. Appreciate it, Lefty. Y'all smash the like button. For my car folks, I'm basically doing an LT4 swap. And I might be doing something different because I've had offer on the table for my LT4 that I can't almost turn down, especially with something else that I got sitting over to the side. I'm like, you know what? I may just do that. I may just make that happen. I don't know. We'll see. So in the meantime, I'm like, while I'm waiting, I just keep waiting. Just keep on waiting. And somebody else also asked me, I'm looking at all my questions because I got them all sitting on my little thing up here. And the other question about my helmet, they want to know how safe was this helmet. I said, well, it is a DOT helmet for those that don't know. Yes, there it is. Focus. It's a DOT certified Cena helmet. And with it being so hot, I know some people say, oh, you can ride with closed face. Trust me, I got a modulated closed face helmet too. I got a bunch of lids. But I'm like, for me, for this weather that I'm riding in, I need this to ride in because it'll get hot up under that helmet. I'll come up out of there and I'm almost about to die, sweat pouring on everything. That's why I need to breathe in there. And also living in between two states, both states are actually about to, people don't know. They're like, but Missouri is the helmet law. Not anymore, but I rock my helmet. I don't give a damn because I've seen too much crap happen. And for me, I needed something where I had Bluetooth and everything else in it, and it just works, especially for why it's hot. Now, I do have another Bluetooth that goes up in the helmet and closes. I ought to try that, see how that goes vlogging with, but it's too hot for all that. I don't wear that one until it starts cooling down. When it starts cooling down, I start rolling. What up, Silverback? What's happening? Appreciate you rolling through. So, with that being said, that's why I rock this one, because somebody asked me, what up, D Brooks? Cena building. I'll show my helmet again. I had it over a year. Cena with the Bluetooth built in. The, hold on. Make sure y'all can see. So I put my earpiece back in because I'm using that today. Because I got the fan on because it's not that hot because it just rained. You see right here, you see the speakers in there. And with these guards, man, it directs the sound straight to my ear. So I can hear everything. I can actually play music through here if I wanted to, but I don't because my bike already has enough music on it. And also, I'm mad I lost that screw out of here, but I'm going to end up taking this front piece off. But it don't do nothing for me. Supposed to block the sun, be a little vibes, but I ain't doing S for me. Let me say it like that. Let me not curse. Sunday. Plus sponsors might be watching. So for me, it works very well. I done been 70, 80 miles an hour, and people can still hear me in the conversation. They're like, you really rolling? Yeah, I'm rolling. Moving on. And it's a pain. What up, Mikey Tech Reviews in the building? Oh, man, appreciate that $3 super chat. Man, I'm going to have to give you the super chat dance because I don't have my soundboard. I'm actually out here in the garage with my phone, so there we go. Give you super chat dance. So, what up, everybody? So I'm just answering questions that people have asked me. And I say, you know what? For some of the questions for these vlogs, I'm going to start answering. And for those just tuning in, yes, I do have a live podcast tonight. Shout out to my dog, Lucky Wheels and Deals. Yay! And also Melly's World. Yay! Gonna be in the building. Now, y'all probably wonder why I'm saying yeah. If y'all don't watch them, then y'all must be sleeping under a rock. You know that's they saying. So they will be in the building tonight. Finally got them on. Been trying to get them on since March. And it's so funny. Lucky did a premiere yesterday. Asked me, "Yo, New York, you ready?" I said, "Man, I've been ready since March because we actually talked about it way before then. But we was at the YouTubers call out together. And for those that don't know, you can go back and look at that footage. Man, it's a lot of YouTubers that were there, and it was a lot of us in one scene. And being we were all in one scene, man, whew, boy, it was just crazy. It was really, really just a crazy scene. And we got to hang out, and y'all got to see the behind the scenes footage. Shout out to Audio Cat for letting us hang out that day at his shop. It's a place of business, but he's like, no, y'all come on in, chill out. And we did. We came at y'all, and they was busy that day. And for those that really pay attention, to a lot of my lives and a a lot of everything that I had been posting. Me and Rel was actually supposed to do exclusive live that day, but they were just so busy we didn't even get it in. So I just said we'll get it. And Rel is coming. I'm working with his schedule, but for those that follow Rel, you already know he got his hands full right now. So I just told Rel, hey, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you're ready. So back to the whole story. About to go off on a tangent. Back on the whole story. So they would definitely be in the building. We're definitely gonna have a great time. And man, all the catfish. Yeah, he is. He is. Y'all see, he played a trick on me, and he played a trick on Catfish. Both of those are on my videos on my channel. If you go all the way back to the playlist, oh my God, the YouTubers call out playlist, it's on there. And that's my dude right there. And for those that know, he has been on the show, and man, he really became like a big supporter of the show. Period. Like, it was one thing he heard about it, but it was another thing. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here because I got my other camera sitting over here, and I forgot I'm not using that. I'm using my phone, so let me look right here. So, like I was saying, with let me just turn this way a little bit. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'm using the mount that's on here. It actually works pretty good. I'm gonna actually do a mid week review on that. And shout out to somebody that sent me this. Yo, is that a Harley ring? Yeah, it's my Harley ring, Harley right hand ring. Yeah, uh, it is what it is. But anyway, I mess with all the cat. Hold on. He might Puerto Rico's from my way, man. Yeah, I mean he from Brooklyn. He from New York. He from up top. So with me, it was just a good vibe. And like I said, he's been on here, and he loves what I'm doing with the show. And I told him, well, once this whole epidemic is over with, when I come down, I want to do a whole exclusive of him and his shop, so y'all get to really see what he's doing. And I told him I don't want to stop from work from doing. I just going, just pop in, do it, either when y'all got some downtime or stuff just kind of get slow or whatever. He's like, nah, you coming, let me know, and we'll just go ahead and do it. So we'll be doing a whole thing of that. I had a lot of people message me. Oh my God, man. Like I said, this is a question everything. I know I put it as Moto Vlog because I did the thing about the helmet as well. But man, this is really going to be about everything. When I say everything, this is going to be about a little bit everything because, like I said, so many people send me so many questions. I don't get a chance to answer all of them. Even though he was from Brooklyn, my uncle from out there, Knickerbocker Avenue. Yeah, I know Knickerbocker Avenue. I know that area. My dad, RP to my dad, he worked in Brooklyn for 20 something years. And we live in Queens. And everybody already know I'm from Queens. They didn't know where I'm from. So I ain't gonna even get into that. But yeah, I know what Knickerbocker Avenue is. And one of the questions that was also asked was New York, would you ever get a chance to basically get out here and meet everybody? Somebody you want to interview you haven't interviewed yet. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta scroll. And I was like, I don't want to start naming folks and miss folks. But y'all know Rail is one of them. That's one that was always on my list since day one. Cum Laude was always one of them, and I already did him already. Mostly everybody who I want to do, I have done. It's a few that I haven't. I've actually talked to him, like Black Santa is one of them I always wanted to get on board, do an interview with. Me and Black Santa actually talked several times. His schedule is so busy, but he's down with it. He was actually waiting for me to come down that way because before this crazy crap happened, I was supposed to come back down there. And we was gonna do one then in either in Dallas or Houston, and it just didn't happen. Y'all know what's all going on with this whole crap that's going on. It just didn't happen. And somebody also asked me about before I just start talking about everybody who I haven't interviewed yet. Yeah, Lefty Two. C John 32 was on the list too. I actually spoke to him several times, and dang, being the Stunner Jam was canceled, I'm letting the cat out the bag, y'all. I was actually gonna interview him during that time, and I was gonna do it and drop it live, and nobody was gonna really know. Y'all weren't gonna even know it was coming. I was gonna advertise it real quick and just drop it, because I didn't know if I was gonna do it live or we was gonna record it, depending on where we was gonna be at. If we was at Al's shop, I did it live, but yeah, I had planned on doing that. Shout out to Catfish, he was setting all that up for me. And man, it was going to be something epic. But I do have an announcement to make for those who haven't heard. Queen Tay will be in the building this month. Toward the end of this month, she'll be in the building. I actually talked to her, what was it, last Sunday before last, and sometime early this week, to make sure everything was cool, letting her know how it goes down and how everything is, because she went and checked out the rest of the podcast. Like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm definitely feeling that. So she'll be in the building. But yeah, Season 32, that's definitely coming. It's coming. Hey, Raj, at least what's happening? How you doing over there, Lo? So it's definitely coming. It's coming. It's really coming. Left Two Guns and everybody is coming. A few other people, like I said, I want to interview. I mean, it's a lot of people that I want to get a chance to talk to. Shout out to my dog Jit out in Florida. I don't know if y'all know Jit. He paints cars out there. He has a shop out there in Florida. Out there, I think it's right there in Miami area. I actually talked to him last year at a car show, and I told him what I was going to do. He said, yeah, he was down for it, hit me up. So with him, I was supposed to do that there, go there and do that. And also, now I don't want to let that cat out the bag yet because I didn't indefinite yet how I was going to do that one. Let me not say that one yet. I'm just going to let y'all know there's a lot of people coming to the podcast. A lot of people loving what's going on. I did talk to one. I did talk to my boy that got Seal watching that does security for Seal. Shout out to the singer Seal. Seal is actually a call person. I want to get him on, and that's in the works too. Shout out Demonology, also in the works of getting Bill Goldberg on. Yes, Bill Goldberg. Yes, getting him and Demonology on to do a whole session. That'll probably be about like a 30-minute session. I'm still working on that. I got a lot of stuff working on. Y'all don't get to see all the behind the scenes, but with that being said, I do have something coming behind the scenes with basically my membership. I've gotten questions about that because people have heard about me say a lot about that. But yes, I will be doing what's the chapter? I don't know what I don't know. I don't know if that's on my list. I will be doing memberships. Yeah, Stitch by Slick is gonna be on here too. Oh, Left Two Guns. You must have missed that. Let me do this. Stitch by Slick is actually doing that vehicle. Before y'all even knew who I was, when I used to live down south, I met Stitch by Slick years ago, before YouTube, before anything else, and I always told him I was gonna get him to do something for me. And I just didn't know which vehicle. Because for those that don't know, I got 6 old schools. So I was like, I didn't know which one, but that one definitely, because he's actually seen that car. The picture y'all see where it was just plain Jane before anything was done, Stitch by Slick was at that car show. And he looked at the car and I said, this is Maxine. What can you do for me? He told me what he can do. I said, don't quote me no price yet because I'm not ready. I said, just give me a ballpark figure. I said, I don't want to do a dashboard. I don't want to do this. But I want to do this, and this. And he was like, he quoted me around the price. I said, don't give me exact price. Just give me a ballpark figure around so I can get my coins up. I said, because I ain't rich like that, but, I want to do this and this first, which was motor work. I want to do this. By the time I go to him, I told him it'll be the last thing to get done. And we talked about it, and I was like, man, I want to say that had to be maybe about 6-7 years ago. And I told him, I said, yeah, when I'm ready, I'll let you know. I'm not like one of these people out here that just be talking. I'm letting you know the real. I'm not ready yet, but when I'm ready, you got the job for that. I don't care if I got to ship it, pull it, whatever, because I'm going to move to the Midwest. I said, but I'm getting it to you in Columbia, British Columbia, South Carolina, for those that don't know. I said, I'm getting it to you. And he said, bet. So when I get him to do that, that's when I'm going to have him on the show. Because I'm going to be down there with my car. It's after work, motor work's done, after everything's done, and we're gonna sit down and talk. So yeah, Left Two Guns and everybody, you're gonna want to definitely be tuned in. What up, Ann? I see you in the building. What up? This is like a behind the scenes moto vlog and everything else. No, wait, I ain't leaving KC. No. I'm going down there to go get work done. I'm shipping my car down there, or either pulling it down to get the work done. And when I do, I'll be down there doing the interview for it. That's what I'm talking about. Let me correct myself so nobody won't think nothing crazy. So as I'm down there getting that done, that's when I'm interview him, C10 Rider, and a few others is down there. Somebody had asked me about Dunk Master. They're like, yeah, we hear Dunk Master Country C on the show, this, blah, blah, blah. I was like, believe it or not, I don't think people have seen that. And I have the video posted. YouTube was calling me and Dunk Master actually was standing, was talking about it. And people don't know, I've known him since high school, since 11th grade. For those that don't know, I moved down south from New York before I moved out here to the Midwest. Lived in Atlanta for 13 and a half years as well, and went to college down there too. So I've known him for that long, and me and him talked about it. We talked, and because he was like, man, let me do the more work for you. And this is before I had the LT4, had anything, and I was like, well, it was somebody else had problems. My thing is, when somebody asks me about doing work and we develop a relationship, I don't care what it costs. If I like what you're doing, we develop a relationship, and that's what people understand. Don't always go out looking for the cheapest price. People are like, oh, I'm looking for the cheapest price, look for the best deal. No, no. You look for the best deal, but you look for the quality of work as well. And that's what I look at. I like quality of work and how we connect. If we connect and everything's real good, we connecting, then I already know. Like most people don't like stitch by stitch pricing. I don't care about that. I know his worth. I know what he does. He's charging for what he knows and how he does his work, and his work is way far superior than a lot of people out here. And it's not to knock no shade at nobody because there's a lot of great people out here. But he's somebody I promised to work to. Period. I didn't. I told him I don't care if it's 10 years from now, 15 years from now, whatever. You got the job for that, and he knows my word is my word. A lot of people connected out here, and that's what's up. Yeah, 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 no cap. And that's another question I'm gonna get to. Let me finish this first. I'm gonna get to that because somebody, I don't want to say they was trolling whatever, but they asked me some things, and I went ahead and answered, but I said I'm still gonna answer it on here. So, y'all, let me turn this on real quick, so I can make sure my phone's charging. Being I got the charger hooked to it. Being I got the charger hooked to it. Another thing was this. Wait, excuse me, with dumbass. Sorry, I didn't finish explaining. I'm about to go on to the next question. So me and him talked about coming on the show, and I know he's kind of busy. I know he's doing this. And for those who don't know, he was actually coming this way for a car show. I mean, this way out toward the Kansas area, Kansas, Missouri area for a car show. And I think he still is. And we had kind of planned if I catch her during that time. He said, "I give you 30 minutes." I said, "Well, that's all I need. That's all I need. I ain't greedy. Give me 30 minutes. I'll just do it." But it may not be. How can I put it? It may not be live, depending on what area we're in, depending on how it is. We may not be live. Hold on, y'all. Got somebody messaging me. Come on, reconnect. There you go. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, and you get what you pay for. You're right. So that'll probably happen during that time. If it doesn't, I will catch it another time. And I had to get people to understand, man. A lot of people out here, they real busy, and I get messages all the time. You interview this person. What about Tall Guy? What Mr. Organic? Look, they so busy. I don't even know if I can get them. Somebody said you should try, and I was like, I'm gonna get there. They on the list. I'm gonna get there. But what I was doing was I was going in order. I had an order of a list that I wrote out, and it ain't in no particular order. But the way I wrote it out was, I said, you know what? I'm gonna contact these people, these people, these people, and these people during this time. And then folks are coming across and adding to the list. I'm contact these people, these people. And for those that have been following the podcast at the beginning, y'all know I've been going heavy and strong with it. When I say heavy and strong, every week it's somebody on. Sometimes two guests. I've had somebody on just about almost I would say about 4 to 5 days out of a 7-day period. But a lot of people don't know that's a lot. It's a lot. That's a lot. I have a cousin in Missouri's a boxer. Maybe you heard of him. Kenny Cruz. I think he's ranked at the top. No, I don't think I heard of him, but you know, I'm definitely gonna look it up though. You know how that is. I'm definitely gonna look it up. I'm trying to think of somebody else everybody asked me about. Somebody asked me about Corey, having Corey Pritchard on. Thing about it is I don't really know Corey like that, but I know his dad and his brother. I think that's his brother, if I'm not mistaken. And I've told that story before, which I'm not gonna get into it, that whole story again, but I've told that story so many times. And the thing about it is I am gonna have him like he knows of me, he heard of me, and I spoke to somebody that actually let me talk to him. And I told Corey what I was doing. I was like, no cap, I'm not doing this, doing that, doing this. This is what I'm doing. This is what I do. And Corey was like, bet. But at the time, I was supposed to be going to Houston. So being I was already going there, I said, well, I'll just catch you during that time and just give me 20, 30 minutes. And he was like, bet. So that's how that went. I have several different guests all the time. Yeah. What up, Road Glider, Ryder? Yeah, I sure do. And also, speaking of Road Glider, Ryder being saying that, I'm also bringing on bike guests as well because people are now seeing how I'm a biker. I've been riding today when it stormed earlier, but now the sun's out. It's drowning some of the water. I might go for a ride. Nah, I ain't going for a ride later because I got stuff to do from the podcast today. I go another day. And for those who don't know, I ride more than I bike. I ride more than I drive. So that should tell you something right there. What up, Robel? I see you in the building. So yeah, I'm bringing on bike guests as well. Yeah, I've seen a lot of bike guests that I brought on. I'm also going to bring on a guest, as y'all seen in my intro. Shout out to Big Cell, FHO Atlanta. That's somebody that I've learned a lot of information from, and we've became real cool, real tight. Like I knew of him and used to see him a lot when I lived in Atlanta, and even met him and his wonderful wife Queen. Shout out to Queen. And I'm actually going to bring him on the show, and I'm going to come back and bring both of them on the show. And they people that I look up to, that I learn a lot of game from. Also, Big Money Rob. Y'all don't know him. Y'all going to get to know him. He's who I learned a lot of stuff from. Speaking of, I need to hit him up for Hornets. And being I was already in the car game heavy doing audio wiring and whatnot, I got in the bike game of doing that because I saw a need of doing that. Like I say, y'all, I do so many things out here in this world. Y'all have no idea. And he was one of the ones that told me, like, yeah, Harley's not going to void the warranty, you do this and do that. You know, Harley was telling me that, and I was bypassing. I was like, wait a minute. Tell me do this and do that and do this instead. So my bike I did so long ago. And when I said if I ever redo it, if I ever do something different, I'll redo it a different way. But right now, if the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I ain't fixing nothing right now. I know one of the next thing I am going to do is maybe do some stuff on here over the wintertime. I don't know. Thinking about it, not thinking about it. And I'm like, hey, it's the point. If it's already working, it's working. I ain't seen the bike yet. And you ain't seen the bike yet? Oh, I'll make sure you get to see it. I'll take the phone out the holder and make sure you get to see it. I'll definitely do that. Trying to make sure I ain't forgetting anything else. Make sure I ain't forgetting anything else before I move on. So yeah, I will be bringing more bike people on. Y'all seen Queen Slim been on. Cali Girl D, she's been on. Shout out to both of them. Those are my folks right there. They've been on. And somebody had also asked me, all of these folks you have on, do you stay in contact with them? I'm like, yeah. These are people I support. I don't just have them on and that's it. I support them. I watch their videos. Where somebody asked me a question of, do I watch people's videos? Yes, I do watch a lot of people's videos. And I mean, I watch them. I'll binge watch them because I don't have a lot of time to watch all of them like piece by piece. I shout out to Stunner Reese. He's dropped another video. I'm going to watch that. Mean Gene, what is up, bro? What is up? Mean Gene, it's for you over here. That's for you. I'm gonna just sit there right there real quick. That's for you sitting back there. That's my dog, Mean Gene. If y'all don't know, Mean Gene has been around with hanging with me before I even started YouTube. We used to be in other people's comments. We used to be everywhere. So man, it's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you doing good. Your number didn't save to iCloud. I ain't able to hit you up. And you talking to me? Yes, I mean, Gene, it's good to see you doing good. Really, really good to see you on here, man. Somebody who was rocking me before I even started the channel. Like, I was commenting on other people's stuff and watching other people's stuff on my other channel, because this was my backup channel that I decided to use to do my podcast on. And man, me and Gene would be up in there like crazy. And also, me and Gene, being you, he just reminded somebody else, Sprayway. Everybody asks about Sprayway, because I've known him for years. Sprayway's just been so daggone busy. Man, I don't know when he's coming on. We talked. At first he was like, let me get done with this one, let me get done with that, but he's so slammed. I might just roll up on him. Sprayway know it. I'm gonna pull right up on him, and he don't have no choice but to do it. I think that's what I'm gonna have to end up doing. I'm just gonna pull up on him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, that's right. Now let me go back to somebody had asked the question, and I think you answered that question. Somebody asked me a question. I said I was gonna get to it. Let me scan back up. I'm scanning. I'm looking for it. I know, Anna, let's see the bike. I know that. Man, I forgot the question somebody asked me. What up, Thrice? I see you still up in there, love. I see you. Somebody asked me. I forgot the question they asked me. I was scanning looking for it. Whoever asked me that question, I told them I'm going to get back to it. Please put it back up so I can go ahead and get to it as well. I don't want to leave no questions unanswered at all. Also, somebody else asked me about, am I going anywhere this year, any events? Well, the one event I did plan on going to, I was going to go to Stunner Jam. Playboy G's event, I'm going to be able to make that because I got a mandatory event that same day. That's the only reason why I'm not going. If I had it mandatory and I don't like it's going to be canceled, especially being it's not like I got to be there for it. Excuse me. Not like I got to be there for it, so I don't think that's going to be canceled right now. Right now, it's not. If it does get canceled, then yeah, I'm going. I was going to that because I had more time off, especially being this Labor Day weekend. I ain't got to rush. I was going to leave out, ride up. When I say ride up, ride my Harley all the way up. It's a nice little 6.5 hour ride. I was going to ride up there, hang, and then keep on rolling up. And go see some of my folks up there, hang out, go to the event. But, man, it got canceled. But I understand why it got canceled. For those just tuning in, smash the like button. Please smash the like button. Thank y'all for tuning in. And also, once again, thank Mikey Tech Reviews for the super chat. Trust me, it doesn't go unnoticed. Somebody else asked me, I wanted to touch on that real quick. Do we have to super chat for to shout you out? I'm like, no, you don't. You don't. Super chat to me is you doing it for the heart and for the love of it. I don't ever ask anybody to go, oh, you need to super chat, you need to do this. I'm not that type of YouTuber. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. I don't ask people to come on here and send money and do this. You send it because you want to send it. Like when I'm in other people's stuff, I'll send it because I want to send it. Oh man, I like what they're doing, man. Let me support it. There you go. Even though sometimes I'd rather send Cash App because I already know a portion of that's going to go the other way. You know, I'm trying to fix my orange juice before it get hot. So yeah. Excuse me. And somebody just sent me a message just now. I'm reading it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, they just missed that. Okay, what they missed was showed Messina helmet, talked about a few things going on, a few events. You really missed a whole lot. Definitely go back and catch the replay. So I don't want to repeat everything because everybody ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm repeating the same thing over and over. So I'm not gonna do. A lot of people send a super chat just as the person can see their comments highlighted. Yeah, lefty. Sometimes some people do, and I understand why. Because when you got a lot of people in here, and I done slowed down the comments on here. I'll never forget I had Hemi Wife, Hemi Life on here. That was the first time I had to slow down the comments. No, that was the second time because I had to do it when Stunner was on. Stunner Reese was on. This was all that same week. I had Stunner Reese on, I had Rubik's on, I had Hemi Wife, Hemi Life on, who y'all all know that I call the Queen and King of Mopar, Texas. I gave him that nickname. You heard it here first. And they already know I gave him that nickname. And then I had, what else did I have? The next night I had Ladies Night. That was the first week I had to slow down everybody's comments. And they got a feature on YouTube, on YouTube Studio. We can do that when you first upload everything and some everything. And I slowed it all the way down, and I was still missing some. And I had to keep scanning back up. So you have some people that would do that because the only way they can see it. It's not to take nothing from them or throw any shade at them at all. That's really the only way they can see it. And I've been in a lot of people's stuff like that where they got 50, 60, 100,000 subscribers and millions of subscribers. Like my boy that got, right now I think he has about 12 million subscribers. A gamer I know, who YouTube I helped set up. That's how I know so much about YouTube. I helped set up that back in 2008 when I first told him about YouTube. And there's so many comments going, you can't catch them all. And sometimes people get mad about it, and I try to catch all of them I can. Not to say that they don't. Excuse me. I know a lot of them do. Sorry, y'all. The air feel good. I got this nice fan on, and it's cool outside because of that rain that passed through. Even though the sun's out, but it's cool outside. You know, I got the door cracked open, and the breeze is rolling up in here, feeling good. So, with that being said, I just try to catch all of them I can. I know some people, that's the only way they can see them when they see it lit up like that. Oh, yeah. But for me, I'm not trying to be like everybody else. I don't want to be, I'm being myself, period. And if I see somebody send, super chat, I'm going to holler them out whether they sent one or not. But I love that y'all send them out. Keep sending them because they go to a good cause. They go to my kids' sock fund. Because believe it or not, for those that got kids, my kids go through some socks. And they lose pairs of socks. Like, damn, where your sock? So that's where they go to. Plus, just had to buy them some shoes because it just is what it is. And that's what I'm dedicating my whole YouTube to, basically, to the kids. They get the benefit off this, not me. And it said the wax car and fit in the garage. Ain't you funny? Sure, there's plenty of room. I have a 3-car garage, so there's plenty of room in here to fit anything in here. It's just reserved spots. Let me put it that way. When does the sponsor start? Which sponsor? Which one? Which one, Road Glider? Goes through socks quicker than I do. Man, that's not even talk about socks. I don't even want to get started in that whole conversation about socks. Because they go through fast. Okay. Somebody said, dang, I thought I missed the live for Lucky and Melly's World. No, you missed the live. That's tonight. Tonight, 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Basically, my regular slot time. My regular slot time, instead of stopping at 7:05, we start at 7 o'clock sharp. They ready, I'm ready, boom, hitting the button. Hitting the button, intro playing after that. Y'all know what I do, and then we getting started. Because their time is valuable, and I don't want to hold them up. We getting started all the way on it. Yes, we are. Not gonna waste any time. Not at all. So, I'm trying to remember all the rest of the questions. I already answered that one, answered this one. So I'm scanning through all the questions. But I had to end up making mental notes. To donate money. Oh, well, Army. Shout out to Army in the Hellcat. I've been following Army since, because I knew somebody that knew him. And they told me to follow him, being he's a car person like me. And this is before everything he had. I think he didn't have that many subscribers at the time. And shout out to him. He's doing his thing. And I was just so sad to hear about his pops had passed. But I'm glad he, made amends with his pops before he had passed. And Omni says, like you just said, Omni says that because he doesn't want, people to think that's what they got to do. And all of us are like that. We don't think nobody you got to do that because we don't want that reputation like that. We love when everybody does it though, but we don't want the reputation like that at all. And usually when you vibe with somebody, you're doing it out of respect. I know for me, that's what it is for me. Doing it out of respect, doing it for the love of it. Us to sponsor you. Hold up. What does sponsor us to sponsor you? Shoot, bro, you already sponsored me. You watching? People doing super chats? That's sponsors right there. Believe it or not. That's it right there. And I definitely appreciate sponsoring. Shout out to my dog TK's Garage. That's another question I wanted to get to. Let me go ahead and skip to that. People were loving the collab me and him was doing, and people didn't know. Oh man, I didn't know you did, Corey. I know you do this. Well, I don't really tell everybody everything I do. I don't go into it, but y'all love it. I like it, and y'all want to see more of it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start doing them there. I did a live there. I saw the feed. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but it was still good enough to see. It was still pretty good, but it wasn't like my normal 720, 1080p, 60, 4K. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just start recording those instead. And with that, I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to keep doing it. And I told TK already, me and him was actually talking yesterday. Shout out to TK again. Talking yesterday, and I told him, I said, man, people want us to bring it back, when you come back up here to do these Copart walkarounds. I already knew he was going to Houston. I wasn't going to be able to go with him because I got a client to deal with this week. For those who know, I do run a business. So I was like, telling TK, I was like, yeah, so when you come back, we got to do it again. And, he's getting knowledge from me. I'm getting knowledge from him. We just sharing knowledge. Like, he knows I already know the car game of it. He knows I know all that. He knows that already. But the bike game, he was kind of foreign to. And then I told him, I said, right now, that's my bread and butter right now. Because people are buying bikes like crazy. Because, they trying to have a stress relief. For those that ride, we know. But for those that don't, I'm going to explain to you. Because somebody had said something about that to me last week in a comment. And I had to tell them, look, it's called wind therapy. With wind therapy, you out here rolling, and you one with the world, you're looking at everything, it's relaxing. It's definitely relaxing. People that know me, they know if I get stressed out with anything, I'm hopping on the bike to go take a ride to blow off some steam. Period. And that's what I do. It's relaxing. That's to keep your videos going. Yeah, definitely real glad for staying with TK and with this. It definitely does. A lot of people don't know that. It definitely does, keep you going. Definitely keeps me motivated to keep rolling. Period. Keep rolling, period. Bike license, I like ride and draw all type of bikes, but I'm not legit. Hey, let's do what I'm gonna tell you right now. Go get your paperwork right. I got a whole funny story about that. When I moved here and switched off my license, the lady forgot to put my M endorsement on my license. And I remember asking her, make sure you put my M endorsement on your license. Oh yeah, it's on it. Yeah, it's on there. Well, me not knowing the license here, and she's telling me and pointing it's on there, thinking it's on there. I come through a roadblock. Let's fast forward some years. Some years done passed. 3-4 years done passed since I've been living here. After I got my license, after I switched my license over. So basically, maybe 5-6 years. I come through a roadblock. Lucky the cops already knew who I was because they know I ride. They're like, go ahead. They just check for seatbelts. Okay. But I already had my ID in my hand. I gave it to them already. I thought that's what they wanted to see because it was asking everybody for ID. I'm in line. I can't asking that. So I said, I ain't got nothing. I got my ID. And dude was like, yo, I mean, M endorsement on your license. I said, yeah, it is. I said, no, it ain't. And luckily I had my old license because I had a copy of my old license that had it on it. And I showed him. He said, "Oh, you need to go get this fixed. They guess they forgot to put it on it when you moved here." So I burned up there to go get it done. And when I get there, they said, "Well, it's been so long." They had to go get a manager. Manager's like, "Well, it's been so long since you do this, you're going to take everything over again." What you mean take over? He said, "You got to take the permit test. You got to take this." Man, this is bull, man. Y'all made the mistake. She said it was on there. It's not on there, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, long story short, I had to go sit there. I left and came back. Came back some days later, or months later, some that's like that. I don't forgot. Sit there, take permit test real quick. Took it, done. The first day I went back to take it though, computers were down, so I had to come back the next day. Took it, done, passed it. And I said, "Yo, I'm ready to go take the test now. To go take it in the back. I'm ready. My bike's outside." They're like, "Oh, we don't have nobody here to go out there with you," and blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. So come back tomorrow. Okay. I ended up not coming back the next day. I waited till the next week. I came back, and when I came back, 2 months suspended. Yeah, like you're going to take everything over. So I go back to go do it, and I had to wait because it was wintertime when I first went, and it got cold after that. So I waited and waited and waited. I waited till about, I want to say about March, April, somewhere along in there during that time. And when I went back, it was a nice day. It was a Friday. Nice weather was nice. They were like, one day the guy said, "Hey," went in there, did my things, showed them paperwork and whatnot. A lady said, "Don't I know you?" I said, "I don't know if you do." She said, "Yeah, you ride with so and so, and you be riding this and this." I said, "Yeah, why are you here?" So by the time she told me to bring my bike around, so I brought it around. She did a little light inspection to turn it from turning on. She was like, "Your bike is nice. Why are you having to do this over?" And I explained to her. She was like, "Wow, really?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Look, I still have my old license. This is my old license with it on it. They forgot to put it on. I didn't know." I said, because the lady kept pointing, said it's on here, it's on here. So I'm thinking it's on there because somebody handed you something, said, "Look, look, look, it's on there." And you pointing at it and showing you thinking it's on there and it's not. So I ended up basically going to go ahead and the lady said that. The lady said, "Look, I'm just going to have you run through this and this because I already know you know everything else and just be done." Okay. She said, "Ride in a straight line slow as you can to this point, this point." Now, first, like, ride a straight line, right straight line, did a U-turn, came on back. She was like, "Okay." And she was like, "Okay, ride as slow as you can to this point right here." She had a board. She said, "When you get to this board," she said, "stop. Then start off and ride real slow." You basically tight walking. They just want to know that you can handle your bike. And I'm on a big boy bike. I'm on my Harley that you see me on now. And I'm just, first she was like, "Oh, that was a tenth of a second too fast." She said, "Do it again." I said, "Okay." Do it again. "Okay, cool." And the crazy thing is, you drop your bike, you fail. I'm like, "I ain't dropping my damn bike." She's like, "Okay, just want you to weed through the cones and that's it." Okay, put the cones, I submit. Now, in this bike, it worked. Now, the small bike, it will. You want space? She said, "Well, I can't space." Okay. So what I did was I did it anyway. And when I did it, the last cone, it hit the back of my thing. I got a protective thing on my bag that sticks out a little bit. So if my bike falls over, it protects the bags. For those that ride Harleys, you already know. But it's sitting at the bottom. You can't. It's sitting toward the lower part. You can't see. That part hit the cone and made the cone spin around. So when I came to the U-turn, I saw the cone just doing this. I'm like, "Why the cone doing that?" She said, "You did it so fast. What the thing on your bike clipped just a piece of the cone and made it just start spinning, but it never turned over." She said, "No, you good." She said, "Going up there so we can go get you stuff you passed." And I had the manager there apologize to me. Like, he apologized, like, "I'm sorry you had to do all that. If it was up to me, you wouldn't have to do that." And the ladies was like, "That's why I didn't make him do the whole test. I just made him do them three things." Because the camera that watched, he said, "As long as I make him do those three things, it's fine." And that's another thing. If they ain't had that camera up there watching, it is what it is. I wouldn't have to do all that. Got to head out, get to work. Man, wait, go ahead and get to work, man. Don't let me hold you up. Let me hold you up at all. So that was my funny story about having to do that all over again. And I always say take the riding course. My old insurance company, they wanted me to take it every 3 years. So luckily I knew somebody that runs the riders course, and I was just doing it through them. But that was my old insurance company a while ago. But insurance company I got now, you fine. I got all kind of discounts for that, being part of the Hog Riders group, being part of this, being part of Motorcycle Club, being part of this. They started giving me all these discounts, which just really helps. Really, really does help. Sorry, y'all know I'm just kind of going off about bikes and stuff, but I had to tell that story real quick. And also, somebody had also asked me about, I'm trying to remember how they worded it because they spelled it all wrong, and I had to really read it 4 or 5 times to get what the heck they were saying. Somebody else asked me, do I do long distance riding? And I said, do any travel? I said, yeah, I normally do. I said, normally I try to do a few trips a year. This year I was going to Atlanta and I was going to go around. Actually, I've been in Atlanta now because this weekend, was this the first weekend? Yeah, this weekend would have been Bikers Roundup. So I would have went down there for that. I would have stayed down there for probably about a week or so. Some of my family, some of my folks, check on my business there, and then come on back. Well, that got canceled a long time ago. Back in like April, May, that got canceled because everything was going on. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, so I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and do this and do that, and I'm going to do this. And now it's like, dang, the trips I did plan, they all gone now. Hold up, what did I say? Bikes are, bikes are all that anyway. Cages are extra. Yeah, the cages are something. For those who know cages are cars. They are something extra. But you know what? I will say this. There's a lot of people here that look out for them because there's so many bikes here. For those that saw it yesterday, when I did my quick live yesterday, there's a lot of bikes here. A lot of people that ride more than anything else. To me, this is Harley country. And then you see your small bikes, your sport bikes, and everything else. But we in the middle, and you can zoom to everything. You go down to the Lake of the Ozarks, you go down to the Ozark Mountains, you can go here, you can go there. There's so many places you can go and do Tail of the Dragon and all that other stuff. You know, people mostly go do that. You know, whatever they ride here. You're on it so much. That's that fan. That fan feels good. Maybe want to take a nap when I ain't even sleepy. Put your ass to sleep quick. As I switch and get more comfortable on here, somebody else just sent me something. Oh, okay. I can go ahead and answer that. I can go ahead and answer that. People have also asked me, which this guy just asked me a second ago. He said, you do a lot of lives and you know a lot of people. Man, how do you get to know all these people that you know and this and this and this and this and this? They went down a whole list. And then I also got a hate message talking about, you be name drop, you doing this, doing that. And I was like, let's answer it all at one time. For those that don't know, when I lived in Atlanta, everywhere else I lived, I was going to a lot of car shows, from scraping the coast to everything else. And a good story is how I met Jonathan Price. Y'all saw I interviewed him here, JP from Down for Sound. Shout out JP from Down for Sound. That's why I buy all my stuff from to do everything I normally need to do. Only thing he don't sell is head units, and I get that from somewhere else. But everything else, I only get from him. Like I have a box of stuff over there now for somebody's bike I need to do that came from him. So shout out to him. And he got it to me in a timely manner too. So, as usual. So, with JP, I actually met him back when he talked about when he was in Nashville. He was out at Paint Body School because he was in that Paint Body School there, and I was in one in Atlanta, outside of Atlanta. So I got a chance to meet him during that time. And then re-meet him again and again and again. When you start going to a lot of these events, and you'll see it now when you go on events now, you'll start seeing some of these same people over and over and over and over. And being me, I'm a good person. I'm a speaker. Every time you speak, like, hey, I see you here again. And next thing you know, you end up talking to them more and more, and you develop a relationship. And that's how it all started. I remember when Dunk shot Dunk Plan. He's been on the show when he started his first Dunk Day. He was like, yo, New York, you definitely need to come out here. You need to come on out here. Because I saw him at other events. And I actually met him due to Vito No Shake and another dude that's no longer here anymore. I only talk about him. They introduced me to him. Like, man, he's in the cars, he's into this, he's into that, just like you. Okay. And that's how it is. Like-minded people you start meeting them, and people start introducing you to more people. And I was always on the scene somewhere, but I was background. And if y'all don't know Kun Ladi, he even talked about it. I met Kun Ladi years ago, and he talked about it himself. He was like, yeah, New York been out here a minute. And you hear Catfish talking, New York a legend. The reason why Catfish say that because I've been around a lot of legendary people, been around a lot of events, and for those that don't know, I've done security for a lot of famous people as well. And I got to meet people, and I got to make relationships with people. And when I got to meet all these people and make relationships with people, it turned out to be something great, some foul, but more great than anything else. And when I started to kind of do my own thing and get out here and do what I'm doing now, I reached out to them. And when I reached out to a handful of them, like shout out Demonology, I met him at Mod the Fame's event. Shout out to Steph, which is Moto fame. I met him when he had an event. If y'all seen the interview on him when he was on here, way a long time ago. And when I went to that event, shout out Demon Durango because it was him that basically introduced me to him and so on and so forth. I got to really meet a lot of great people. I got to hang with a lot of great people. I got to vibe with a lot of great people. And still the same thing. Still the same thing. And the thing about it is not reach for clout. There's no cap in here. There's no none of that. It's just when I got ready to start, I just reached out to him saying, I'm going to do this. I would love to have you on to do this. Demonology was like, no doubt, let's do it. And as y'all know, he came on here. He'd been on here twice, but when he first came on, he announced YouTube's call out. Nobody even knew anything about it because they had just locked in the date and everything that day. Like, yeah, earlier that day. So when he got on the show, he announced it here first. And cum laude, he talked about a lot of stuff he had behind the scenes, and people hadn't seen him in a while and didn't know what he was doing. And he talked about that. Memphis Mike, he talked about the bill he was doing in his car. A lot of people don't know. They were dropping jewels and showing sneak peeks of stuff that they didn't even have on their channels, that they didn't have on their IG, that nobody knew about, not that you was real close to them. And they were showing it here live. I mean, live, showing everything. And I was just like, wow, man. I appreciate y'all for doing this, man, because, y'all have to do this, do that, do this. But no, we supporting you, what you doing. You support us, we supporting you. I was like, okay. And that's what it's about. When you support other people and they come back support you, man, it feels good. It's like, you know what, man, dang, it's really love out here. It really is love out here. And like I said, that's how I ended up starting getting people on the show. And then it started just, excuse me, y'all. And it started just kind of growing from there. And it grew into something big. Big. To me, this is big. I knew it would grow into this, but I knew it was going to grow into this as soon as it has. And that's why I'm always thankful for it. I tell people like all the time, I'm thankful for this, thankful for that, because a lot of people don't believe it. You're talking to some folks, talking to some folks, and they just don't know. They just don't know how much, it means to you. And it means a lot, because I had a vision and started putting it together, and people just been riding with it. Y'all been riding with it, period. They're still riding with it. Like I'm doing a live right now, not even announcing it, and just people jumping in. And then I already know tonight, when I do the podcast tonight, it's going to be a lot of people jumping in because they've been waiting for this interview for a minute. Like I've been waiting for it. So that's what it is. But y'all, I wasn't going to hold y'all up a whole lot. I just figured I'd just get on here and do a quick little live real quick. Nothing real too long. Y'all vibe me for a minute. And, what? Okay, I already answered that already. Yeah, bro, I already answered that already, man. I definitely appreciate it. And then somebody asked me about Ladies Night. It was a lady asked me, I want to be on Ladies Night. Get on there. Hit me up. That's for anything, not just Ladies Night. Hit me up. Let's talk. Like I actually talked to, man, I'm going to go ahead and drop it right now. Shout out to my dog, Street Whips. Y'all know what Street Whips is. You're going to learn today. The day he comes on, because he's going to be on the show. And, man, this whole week is going to be fun filled. Y'all definitely want to miss it. I know some people got to work. Man, you're going to want to catch the replays. There's going to be a lot of people on here this week. I think Monday I may have a double live, or they may be on the same time. I don't know. I need to talk to the two guys and see how they want to do it. And I'm not going to say right yet till I know what they're going to do. And then shout out to Shaker T. She'll be on this week as well. Man, she all about that race and all about that action. So I already know. She shook it up in here on Thursday, so I already know it's going to be something when she come up in here this week. Trying to think who else. I forgot who else is all going to be on this week. And I got Ladies Night. Ladies Night, y'all don't want to miss this Ladies Night this week. Man, this is going to be something that you don't want to miss. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. That's all I can give right now. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be something. But it's going to be a lot of facts talking and everything else. And we gonna get into it. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. And we got all this dust on this bike I need to wipe off. Guess I might do that today. Like I said, y'all didn't want to hold y'all up. I don't know who all's still in here. It's not giving me any numbers right now. Hold up. Okay, now some comments coming through. Catch you later, New York. Man, appreciate it. Gotta love real New York. Man, appreciate it, bro. Real interview scheduled that far out. And this is what happened with that, Ant. Did Nova 392 make a YouTube yet? I'm gonna answer both of those for you real quick. Let's start with Real. Real interview, I think you probably missed it. We were supposed to do a pop-up interview that day, and Rail said, we're going to do it between this time and this time. I was ready. I moved everything away and I was ready. Rail overslept. He was in Miami at the time. Oh, what up, Bev? Still okay. He overslept. And when he overslept, it was like, okay, wow, you still want to do? You want to do this? He said, no, we're going to do it another time. So what I did was, instead of erasing everything, I scheduled it far out. And for those that's following Rail, y'all know Rail kind of busy with stuff right now, but it's coming. And when he hits me back and says, this is the date I want to have it on, you sure? Yep, it's time. Sure. Then I will go back and change it. So instead of me deleting all that, because it takes a long time to set all that up, for those that don't know, when I'm setting up these and then people got all this stuff, like I got all his stuff on there, from his merch to everything else. If you click on it and go down in the description, all that stuff is in the description. So instead of me losing that, I just move the scheduling date out. That's not the day he's coming on, Ant. Not at all. It's not the day he's coming on. But he is coming. He is coming. He gave y'all my word. He gave me his word as well. He is coming. There's no 392 make a YouTube yet. I know she was supposed to be working with somebody to do her intro. I don't want to give too much details on that because, for one, I don't know all the details on that. But I know she was supposed to be doing that, and I don't know. I'm gonna wait to see. I'm gonna have to hit her up and ask her, which I'll probably do that for y'all and for me as well. But I know she's working with somebody to do her intro, so she can go ahead and start her YouTube. That much I do know. So I just have to wait and see. Just have to wait and see. Period. Still here. Okay. Right, Shelly, still okay. And somebody else just popped in and said, did you say Rail's going to be on? Yeah, he is. Just don't know the date yet. Just don't know the date. But I will find out an info as far as when she does have that. And when she does have that, I'm going to have her come on again and talk about that and talk about whatever she's doing. And also, I know I got a lot of requests. Man, y'all were loving when Letty was on, a.k.a. Sasha Smooth. Y'all was on when she was on. A lot of requests for her to come back on, man. She'll be back. I think we're going to just do hers in parts. I think I might have her on like once a month and do something in parts. But she real cool people. That's my girl right there. Real cool people. Always looks out for me out here, period. Loves what I'm doing. Supports it very well. So y'all just stay tuned. It's coming. Man, make sure I ain't missed anything else, because I know I'm gonna get off in and be like, oh man, I forgot to talk about this. Even though I'm gonna be on tonight, but tonight I ain't gonna talk about that. It's all about my guest tonight. It ain't nothing about me. It's Nova and Sasha on Ladies Night. Oh man, now I'm gonna tell you right now, Aunt. Nova was actually on a late night. She wasn't on that long because she got off late. For her Thursdays, it's kind of hard to get on Thursdays because of her schedule. Now, Sasha Too Smooth for Ladies, Sasha for Ladies Night, that may be coming. It may be coming. I don't know. I kind of talked to her about it, and well, she kind of talked to me about it, and I talked to her. Well, actually, we both kind of talked about it. I don't even know who started the conversation first. I think I did because I was getting a lot of requests for it. And then she said, I don't mind doing Ladies Night. And I said, I just want to hit you about that because got a lot of requests for you to come on. So I don't know. She may end up doing that. We'll see. Working on it. Thank y'all for inviting me for Ladies Night. I had a vision to do that, and it wasn't, hookup. It was for everybody to hear ladies' point of view. Because to me, and I was talking to another partner of mine that's about like me, even though he doesn't do YouTube or anything like that. He was like, yeah, the ladies are getting shot up to the side when it comes to this car game, this bike game, and any of that out here. So what I wanted to make sure I did, Rasha, at least I love her. I know you do. I know you definitely do. We all do. And for me, I wanted to make sure ladies were able to get a voice and be able to talk and be able to do all that. So for me, that's how I end up doing it. Period. So, thank you. Turn off my light. Yeah, I'm out here. So I know y'all have given a lot of requests for that, and it's giving requests for that. I'm working on it. Last kind of interview Jay Ali and his co-stars. And that's actually coming up. For those that don't know, hold on. You got to interview SRT. Hold on, before I get to that, you got to interview SRT Bree. She's doing her thing too. Yeah, actually, me and SRT Bree actually talked about that. YouTubers call out. Man, her schedule's so busy, man. I don't know when she'll be on. Like, she was supposed to be on July. Like, back in March, we booked it all the way for July. But then stuff started happening, and she couldn't come on for that. So I don't know when it's going to be yet. I will reach back out to her again this week. Send another email this week, and get in contact with her, and see if I can work out something, bring her on, coming up here soon. I would definitely do that. And also for Jay Ali and the co-stars, man, I actually talked to all of them, and I'm gonna go ahead and let this out the bag. For those that don't know, Jay Ali has been on here, good friend of mine. A lot of people don't know that I know all of them. Like I know maybe one or two more than the others. And the whole way it started like this. Jay Ali, I knew him for his music, so I was always into everything he was doing because of his music. And I didn't know he knew Big Jaw at the time. Well, for those that follow along with me, I met Big Jaw back on a plane. I was going back to New York for a funeral. He was on the same flight with me, sitting sitting directly across from me. I didn't know him. He didn't know me. This is 2016, and he went by Jada Pekin at the time. So when I saw him during that time, sorry y'all, noise in the background. So when I went ahead and met him, he was like, "Yo, what up, man? What up?" And I was like, small channel. He's like, "Man, how you doing, bro?" I said, just small talk. Like, man, and most people say I'm doing all right, but I was like, man, he saw it on my face. Like, man, nah, I ain't doing so hot, man. Going out of town for a funeral, man. Good friend of mine passed away. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I said, man, appreciate it. He said, man, you know what? I'm gonna make you laugh today. I said, what? He said, man, let me get you in a better mood. He said, life's too short, I'm gonna get you in a better mood. That was his words. And I said, that's what I normally tell people. I said, but I ain't motivated like that right now. And he said, okay, and nobody was sitting by him, so he was sitting there, I was sitting edge, and he had me dying laughing the whole flight. And I mean, the whole flight had me dying laughing. I was like, yo, this is funny. It's like you got them in all time. Wait a minute, hold up, them claps, looks get them all the time. Yeah, man, my kids, man, they clowning. I'm like, close the door, stop all that. I'm going live. Anyway, then y'all notice that should be able to help you, huh? So when I met him and kind of found out he had family by where I had family from, because I ran into him again like 2 or 3 times when I was in New York. I didn't see him after that, but I always followed all this stuff, and he introduced me to him at the time, and then I didn't know he knew all these other people. And I was telling him, I said, yeah, I follow this person, that person. I said, oh, you know Meeks? Yeah, Meeks my dude. I said, oh, yeah, I follow him, blah, blah, blah. So he introduced me to everybody else, and then to see a skit he had with Jay Ali, I said, yo, what's the dude that do the music? I like what he's doing, blah, 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 blah. And I actually talked to Jay Ali before he came on the show. We was actually talking, and it was actually in the middle of filming. You already seen it already. It already dropped already. It dropped on Big Josh thing, and there's a segment where they talk about the rent. He's like, you can pay your rent, homie. Yeah, this gets funny. And they were actually in the middle of, had just finished filming that part of it. And I was talking to Jay Ali through video chat, me and him just video chat talking. What up? Okay, Rachel, Lisa, I got you. Don't worry, I was going to end this in a few minutes anyway. But appreciate you coming through. So while I'm sitting up there talking to him, everybody come, like Minx actually takes over the phone and does that smile that he does. And I said, man, dude, you crazy. And Jay Ali said, I already told Big Jaw what you had said, blah, blah, blah. And Big Jaw he's turning the phone to him, and Big Jaw was like, yo, man, bro, I appreciate that. He said, man, I don't even remember that. He said, but I remember the saying. I said, yeah, I had on the Yankee coat with the hat, the pullover jacket. And I said, I had pulled that off and stuffed that up top. And then I realized nobody was sitting in the aisle with me. Nobody was sitting in the aisle with you. I could just left my stuff down here. I said, we just kind of chop it up. And then he thought about it, and he said, wait a minute, yeah. He said, that's when they flagged me to this and this and this, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah. It's okay, I remember that. He said, man, that was a long time ago. I said, yeah, it was 2016. I said, ever since then, man, I said, man, I just appreciate you doing that, bro, because I was really in a bad space during that time because a friend of mine suddenly passed, and I literally had just talked to him like that week before, like maybe about 4 days before I spoke to him. And it was just so crazy. I didn't get to tell him everything I wanted to tell him at the time. But he's like, man, I'm going to call you back. I got to get ready to go, blah, 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 blah. I said, all right, man, all right, go do what you do, man, blah, 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 blah. I'll holler back at you. And I normally holler right back at him like during that week, and next thing I know, he was gone. So that's why we say life's too short. You just never know. I never got to tell him what I wanted to tell him at that time. And I was just like, wow, man, I ain't shouldn't even tell him what I wanted to tell him at that time. But it's all good though. It's all good. He already knows now. He already knows. He's up in heaven looking down, and he knows. So yeah, like I said, we talked about him coming on, and hopefully I get them all on. It's just kind of hard with everybody doing what they're doing. Also, salute to my dog KJ. He just dropped a video, and I know he's going to watch me playback of this. So shout out to my dog KJ. Car used by KJ. If y'all don't know, KJ serving this country right now. He's in the Navy. Salute to you, bro. And yes, it's the right hand. So I hate when stuff like that happens a lot. My homies, and I'm only 32. Man, left the two guns. I can go down a list of people I went to school with, all the folks that I knew, are just gone, man. They're really gone from here, and it's like, damn. It's like, damn, what? And you can't even really question it. You can't really question it at all because I mean, it's God's work. A lot of it, and some of it, you just like, man, why they gone too soon? So I've learned how to deal with it for years because it's been happening since I was a kid, and that's why I always tell people now, and I tell them that period. You know, y'all hear me every day when my show ends. I'm like, you know, reach out to people and reached out for a while. And I always say mental health now because mental health is a big thing nobody's really talking about. There's a lot of people going insane right now that you never thought they would because of this whole epidemic right now. So I always just make sure to tell people that, like, yo, make sure you check on this person. Yo, make sure you just tell them this. Yo, make sure you tell them that. Yo, make sure you tell them this. Yo, reach out to this person. You know, call them. Don't just text them. Call them. Talk to them. You just never know because anybody can hide behind the text. You just never know what's going on, what they're doing. And Thrice already knows when our guy that we follow when he passed, and I saw that, I was like, whoa, you know, that just came out of left field, and man, the CG gone. I was like, wow, just crazy. So I'm questioning God open my eyes a lot. Yeah, Lefty, that's a song. When that song first came out, and I first heard it. I heard it before it came out on mainstream. It made me think about so many people. And as he was talking about trading lives for this life and that life, yeah, the devil's work, man. That's wow, that's a powerful song. And when he did the video, that was even more powerful because it was a lot of them people that's gone. I question why you let this person go and this person's still here. You know, I'm not gonna get in all that. But if y'all ain't never seen it, y'all need to go check it out. Check out Jonah song, Jonah Lucas song, man. Go look at the video, Devil's Work. Just go look at it, man. It's something crazy. Yeah, I know, Thrice. I don't understand that one either. That right there was like, whoa. I mean, I'm hearing about people left and right, but to hear about that one, it's like, dang, you know, how did that? What happened and what this? And I don't even know what happened, but you know, it's not gonna bring him back. Knowing what happened, it's just like, dang, you know, he's gone. But we don't talk about that. It's not one of them sad lives, not at all. What up, Rich on Bills? What's up? What's up? I was actually about to get off, but I see you on. I'll hang around here for a few more minutes when you're just getting on. Somebody just messaged me. New York, how come you're not doing membership? Oh man, you just missed it. I am gonna be doing memberships. I got to do my membership video and I was waiting to do all that and drop it right when I'm ready to do the whole tour. When I have the thing set together for the tour. But right now, with what's going on right now, sponsors are kind of like on pause right now. They're all the way on pause right now because they're like, yo, we don't know what's gonna happen with what. We really don't know, and we'll start setting dates and setting things up, and we don't know what's gonna happen. And animals from his chest to his abdomen. Dang. Man, Thrice, I know somebody that passed from an aneurysm as well, and it went to their brain. In fact, I had two cousins that happened to, and an aunt. They're so crazy. Say all three of them passed the same way. It's so crazy. So, that being said, what up, Ronaldo in the building, aka J. Cole in the building. What's happening? So good morning, New York. That's right, you in Vegas. What's happening? I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything else. I know there's a bunch of questions that people have asked me. And hopefully that answers your question as far as getting everybody else on. That as well. Oh man, Ronaldo, my condolences, bro. Hopefully I answered everybody's question as far as everything else. And like I said, and we working on it happen. And actually, being I'm doing a tour in LA, me and Jelly said, man, when you coming to LA? because he actually wants to set it up where not only we doing that, hopefully I'm keeping my fingers crossed. What up, Jonas? I see you building. I'm keeping my fingers all the way crossed. Your boy might be in a skit. I might be just in the background because look, I ain't no actor, ain't none of that. I might just be in the background, just kind of just hanging, but I might just be in one because I asked him. I said, you know what? It's on my bucket list to be in one of the skits. I said, I just want to just be a fly on the wall. First, I was like a fly on the wall skit. He said, why be a fly on the wall when you be in it? I said, man, that's the ultimate dream to do that. That'd be cool. I said, oh man, we make that happen. We'll make that happen. I'll shout out my dog Danny Rag. Y'all seen Danny Rag come on here when he celebrated when I went monetized. If y'all don't know, he is a comedian. He got a lot of great things going on. And man, even me and him talked about a lot of that because he goes to LA and films with them. And man, we talked about a little bit of all that. And shout out to my dog Barry Brewer because Barry's doing some great things right now. So I'm loving what he's doing right now. And I'm actually got him coming to the show. I need to hit him back up. I'm working on some dates with him to come on just for a few minutes. He ain't got to come on the whole time. Just come on for a few minutes. I just want to give him his flowers and just do, while he's living. He's living. Okay. Y'all, I've been on over an hour. I do got some stuff I need to do. Y'all see, I already got my live set up for the night. Go ahead, hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. For those watching the replay, if you watch the replay today, definitely go check it out. If you're watching the replay a day later, that means you missed it. Go and watch it. Lucky Wheels and Deals and Melly's World. Yay, yay! That's say ye twice. AKA Bonnie and Clyde. They will be in the building. They'll be in the building, and they said no questions off limits. So, man, I already got a slew of questions coming in. I already got some questions I want to answer. Now, a lot of them questions I already know. Because like I said, we've met. The only person I haven't met Melly yet because she was sick with the flu during that time when I was supposed to meet her. But I was talking to Luck that time. And I'm going to talk about when I first met Luck. And it ain't at the YouTuber's call out. I met Luck way before that, back when Luck still had hair. I'm going to bring that up, mention that, because Luck don't even remember. Luck said, man, it was so much stuff going on. I said, Luck, I know you don't remember what happened yesterday, let alone a few years ago. So we're just going to talk about that. I know the feeling second stream today. I ended up late. Oh, man. Yeah, Jonas. Yeah, you know what it is. And also, for the person that just sent me that message, I will be doing some co-part stuff. I don't know about this week, because this week's supposed to rain off and on. And I don't want to be out there when it gets real muddy, because when it's muddy out there, man, God, it's sick out there. So, in some parts of out there because of the holes. And I don't want to step on a hole and fall through and end up on Help Me Help You. Y'all be seeing me film and all of a sudden I just fall and hit the ground or fall in a puddle of water. And I be looking at it like, look at this ish, look at this shit. Y'all be like, oh, New York's gonna help me help you. And then, yeah, I don't care. I'll put myself on Help Me Help You. She almost had a Help Me Help You moment before I hit the live a minute ago. I wasn't paying attention, was doing something, and my shoestring caught on the bike as I was throwing my leg. I was actually sitting on the bike, and I went, you? I said, oh, shoot. That was before I even hit the live button. I was like, oh, man, nah, we can't have that. We can't have that going on. Not at all. I don't want that going on. Smash the like button. Yes, please smash the like button, everyone. Please, please, please. And also, Beth, somebody asked me somebody told me I need to have you on the live. I was like, I don't even know who said it, but somebody said that, I think a week ago. And I meant to say that to you. I just thought about that because I saw the thing on. And I said, oh, we'll see. We'll see. I said, I don't know if you want to get on, but we'll see. Hey, I don't know what the hell that noise was. Somebody outside, I think one of the neighbors outside doing something. That's why I got the doors kind of cracked, because I know one of my neighbors out there, he's always building something with wood. Turn around, I'm like, man, what you building, another house? He just laughs every time I tell him, because he's always building something. That's just that thing. He loves wood, he loves to build, and he will build something, and next thing you know, is a work of art. I love what he does. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So y'all definitely stay tuned for tonight. I'll be back tonight. Y'all definitely want to miss it. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Sorry for the vlog today, most like a vlog that I would have been doing. But the rain hit. I was supposed to be going back to the other different lake today. I think I was going to Truman today. And it was supposed to be about over 100 of us going. Just kind of rolling separately and then kind of parking separate. So yeah, I would have got the vlog from that and I would have got all that. But I mean, hey, it's all good. It's all good. We got some more stuff coming on. So until then, I'm still going to leave with the same thing. Y'all be safe out there. Reach out to people you reached out to for a while, because mental health is something out here crazy, and people are leaving this world quickly. I say quickly, I mean quickly. So reach out to people you reached out to for a while. I know you love them out here. You just don't know how much that would mean to somebody to tell them that. To tell them like, hey, Love you out here. We good out here. You good? Just like you heard, shout out to Eris from Ladies Night. You heard that day I was talking to her about doing something for Ladies Night. And it was about the comment she sent. I didn't know she was broke down. And I was like, oh, my bad. I didn't know you broke. What? You broke down? And I went from talking about this, talking about that. I said, you out there by yourself? Now I'll stand on and make sure because people out here crazy. She was just like, just that alone. She kept thanking me for that. And I told her, yeah, think that. She said, no, it's just, people sometimes don't have people out here. And I ain't saying just ladies, people out here, period. You never know what somebody's going through, man. So reach out to them. And also squash beef. Life's too daggone short. It's too damn short. You some beef with somebody when that person is this and that. I've already heard today. Shout out to Toro. Shout out to the Elbow Challenge to talk about a car meet that happened in Charlotte, and the dude started shooting over some chick. I was like, man, come on. We need to stop that. We need to stop that. I'll be in case on 21st. Man, holla at me. I should be somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to be. I ain't really being nowhere, but I know I'll be somewhere. He start selling his projects. Yeah, actually he does. Twice he does, but a lot of stuff he makes for his kids and for his family. So I remember he something he had. I wish I would known it for sale. I'd have bought it. But I mean, man, I was like, wow. I saw Toro was like, okay, Beth. So you saw him going off about that, and I was just like, man, I was my first time hearing about what had happened, and then next thing I know, I seen little videos going up. I'm like, man, you had that crazy shit happening everywhere, and it's life's too short for it. Too short. But yeah, Thrice, he does sell some of his stuff. The other stuff he's making for home, like what was that he made? He made a table and something else, and he made it for his kids. And I was like, wow, I got a table like this and this, and it ain't near this strong. And he made it himself. I seen him make he made his own toolbox with trays on it. I mean, he makes a lot of crap, a lot of crap. I've seen him make coasters and do these little engraving thing to do it. Man, that's just what he loves to do is his hobby. Especially now, it's keeping him going during this time. So it is what it is. But until then, y'all, I'll check y'all tonight. Y'all be safe out there. Like I said, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time, which is Cali time. For those that don't know, California time. Check in. Or better yet, just go on there and smash the button. Smash the button, man. Appreciate it, Jonas. Appreciate it. Just smash the button. Yeah, Chicago's young upcoming rapper kill. Yeah, man. I saw that too. God, man, that's crazy. Whew, man, so much craziness going on. But y'all stay tuned. Like I said, smash the like button on this. Go hit the notification bell so you don't miss it because I don't want nobody to miss the night's live. But, I missed it out of question session. You don't want to miss it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun as hell. A lot of information gonna be going on. Until then, catch y'all later. Peace.